Hi, my name is Pradeep Nair. I'm the co-founder and director of Confiances Consulting, a product management and product business consulting firm. I've been in this space for 25 plus years now. I started my career as a techie, worked in several different industries in my early part of my career before really taking the plunge and saying, hey, you know what, I want to be in the IT world. And of course, being in India, if you didn't do IT, you would probably not be counted. So here I am. I have worked with small companies, medium-sized firms, as well as Fortune 10 companies. And each stint was really, really exhilarating. Was mostly successful with the odd failure in between. And that taught me quite a few things. I have experience in different technology areas, different industry domains, different verticals, different subject areas. And I try and bring all of these experiences and knowledge together to solve critical problems for our clients. Today I want to talk to you about one of the critical lessons that I've learned working in some very large global enterprises, helping them implement IT for their businesses as well as for their customers. You know, the funny thing is, when I talk to some of our clients and ask them a very fundamental question like, can you please define your customer? We either get deafening silence or there are too many definitions or options told to us. So I want to see if we can kind of demystify this very difficult, so-called difficult question of who's your customer. So what I've learned is that actually there's no one customer. There are at least two, if not more customers when somebody is thinking about the question, who's my customer and what should I build or what need should I really address. So we call it the dichotomy between the user and the buyer. There are a minimum two customers for any product that you can think of, be it technology or otherwise. So it's extremely important, and imagine in an enterprise where you have several departments, they in turn serving different customers, different segments. You have a veritable combination of hundreds of users, hundreds of buyers, and you're lost. So it's important to step back and think who really is your customer, and then split that into the user and the buyer, and amongst the several users and buyers, who you really want to build for, because that matches the capabilities and competencies that you have as a company or as an individual. So in our work, we help our clients, be it small, very small one-man startups or very large enterprise product companies, to clarify this question and then really go build the right product which will get accepted by the market. One of my favorite examples is this concept of internet banking. If you ask any banker, who uses internet banking, he would obviously say it's me or you. But if you actually look at some of the capabilities that an internet banking application has, you would wonder how your old mother or how your 15-year-old daughter is going to use it, because it's so complicated. They don't get it. So it shows that the person who built this internet banking application didn't think about his customer, or doesn't really know who it is, or is not able to address different types of customers. And that's has resulted in, we all know that internet banking is still far from adopted the way it should really be, though it's definitely getting there. And you expand that to mobile banking, you have an even more bigger problem. So we at Confiances use some of these tools to really clarify your thought process and really understand who your customers are, so that everything that you do is something that has meaning, has value to them, and can make sure that at least 70 to 80% of what you build is really used, and you can monetize that.